Uh-huh, honey. Not the uh-huh, honey. Sweet like honeydew. I love it when you come around. It's just me and you, girl. And you, her fragrance turns me on. Skin so soft, oh, I'm thinking about you all day, yeah, 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 all night. I'm holding on tight. Baby, I just can't let you go. I get lost in your love. I get lost in the words you say. I even fall hard for the games you play. Hey, hey. Welcome back to another episode of Rap a Taste. What's really good? What's really good? What's really good? What's really good? Okay. All right. So boom, back at it, with a back at it again. Okay, I hope you've been having a lovely week. My week has just been all over the place. My current issue right now is I have a very big opportunity to become a hobo. And like I said, hobos can't afford a cable, yada yada yada, boom de yada, boom de yada, boom de yada. So, what have I been trying to do to avoid this predicament that I've found myself in? I have been going well, not physically going, but I've been applying to places and looking for places to live and stuff like that. I saw this one apartment which I thought which I thought was the one. It turns out she's not the one. She's not that. I don't know what I thought that's not gonna happen for me. I'm a little bit upset about this, to be honest. I understand, okay, when it comes to like looking for a new place or whatever, it's difficult, especially in this city where money never sleeps. It's always eager to hop up out of someone's bank account. So, okay. I've been looking for a place. I saw this place was really nice. Not what I'm used to, because I'm used to living in houses, and this was kind of like, like a like a like a tall building skyscraper type thing, right? So yeah, I'd found this place through somebody that I work with who's trying to help me find a place to live. Boom data, boom data, boom data. So she gives me this lady's phone number, and then she's like, yeah, talk to her. She just posted something in this group. She's pregnant and she's moving out, so she wants more space for her husband, and her kid. So I said, slide. I'm gonna slide in there. I'm gonna cha-cha slide in there real quick. So that's exactly what I did. I called this lady and she was like, yeah. I think this must have been on on a Friday. And then she said, you can come tomorrow, which would have been a Saturday. And then I went on the Saturday, and everything seemed like it was okay until it wasn't. Because clearly it's I would have like, I wouldn't be talking about it now if it was. So boom, I went there. I saw the spot. It was cute. The bedroom was a little bit small, but I absolutely loved the view. I had these big, well, I'm saying I, because clearly there's no I in this team. This room had like the nicest, like biggest, spacious, most widest windows I've ever seen. So I absolutely loved that. And of course, like I was just like, there was like a huge view that I would be looking at. It was a whole thing. So I was okay with this. The balcony was banging. Like I could already see myself throwing parties on there. Like the gym was nice and clean, and there was a private room for like studying, and then like a old people room for studying. But everything was like so nice and like so nice and like chic. Like the furniture in there, it was so, everything was just so aestheticy, and everything was in the sky, so there was a view. It was a whole thing. And then this girl went on to show me the music room, and then that's when I knew, at that very moment, I was like, obviously this is the building for me, because what Not a music room. Like, who's trying to be a musician? I was gonna say, was bulletproof. The whole room was like obviously soundproof. It was a proper music room, and she showed me all this stuff, and I'm just like, okay, bet. And she's like touching my hair. She's like, I like your hair. When I told my boss, Michelangelo was like, whoa, and I was like, yeah. Even I was like, girl, take me out first, but. But you know, when there's something that you want, you're just gonna be like, girl, I want this apartment, so you can touch the hair all you want until I sign this lease. Then you're never gonna touch me ever again. I'm gonna sign a freaking what's that called? You know that thing, the warrant when somebody's not supposed to come near you. What is this called? This is jarring. That I what do I want to say? A safety warrant. It's not a safe. You know what I'm talking about? A s- I was gonna say prenup. That's not the one. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, this is so jarring. Anywho, that I'm gonna have to sign that. But yeah, and my thing is like, it's not that I got rejected because it is what it is. My problem is, why would you string me along like a freaking, I don't even know. I don't even, there isn't a proper analogy for what she did yet, because I've never seen this in the history of human beings before. My thing is, why would you string me along? Give me all this false hope. They put me on all these high horses, string me along, okay? Build up all these fantasies and whatnot. Talking about, when you move in, obviously, then this will be your room, and then this will be your this, and then this will be your that, this will be your sink, this will be your kitchen, this will be, and you can share this with us, and then I'm just like, I literally don't understand, because you did all of that for what? For what, like, what do you gain
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
from what you've done? You'd string me along like I'm some freaking string cheese. Like, what? It literally didn't make sense to me. I was just thinking to myself, like, you didn't even need to then show me the balcony or the gym or the music room, because like, why were you showing me all that stuff? If it was stuff that was never gonna like use to begin with in the first place, because you're a damn liar. Nobody likes a silly Billy. Don't be stupid. Obviously, this is what I'm thinking now. I'm just like, I don't understand. I'm thinking, if I was in that position, if I had an apartment and I was renting it out, and if I could tell at that moment that I didn't like, or whatever, the person that that's coming for the viewing, if I didn't like them, if I'm not gonna give them the apartment, if I know that deep down, why would I even need to show you the balcony? Why would I need to show you the gym? Why would I need to show you the music room? Why would I show you the study? Why would I do all of this? And then, like a maniac, talk about you in the first person, like you are in ownership of this building. Like, no. No, 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 no. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She was even talking to me. This is so crazy. You don't understand. She was just talking about like, oh, if there's like furniture and da 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 that you want to buy, I know this place, so you can do this. You can, and it's just like, well, why is it what? So what was all with the building up these selling me dreams? What was? I can't even speak. What was with all of that? I literally don't understand. Like, so superfluous, by the way. And my thing is like, okay, boom. Then you say, I'm gonna get back to you. Da, da, da. Honestly, I'm not gonna be doing any more of these viewings because they're so exhausting. And I think we're done. I think we're done. Again, stringing me along, right? And then I said, boom. So then I was just like, oh, let me know, like, when you be like ready or whatever, so that I know what to do with my life and stuff. Because obviously, like, if it's a no, then I still need to look for another place. Yeah? Yeah, you follow, you read, you copy. Exactly. This is what I was trying to say. She was like, yeah, for sure. I'm telling people by Sunday. Lo and behold, Sunday came and went, and I was just like, okay, maybe she meant the next Sunday. But I also am just like, you know what? Like, it's not that deep. If you're gonna give me the apartment, just give it to me. If you're not gonna me the apartment, just tell me so that I can move on and start looking for new places. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that too much to ask? Like, what? I literally don't understand what the hickory dickory dock was about. Like, right? So then I finally Monday morning when I woke up, I called her because I was just like the whole message thing. It's too long. Let me just know and let me hear the intentions through your voice. If you're a liar, if you are Diablo, let me just hear your voice. So I called this girl and she was sleeping, and I was just like, I guess that's my bad. But it was like 10 o'clock in the morning on a Monday. Like what? Girl ain't got no job. You ain't got no school. Like what? But why am I calling it that time? It's because I was on my day off. Allow me, please. So boom, I called her. She's like sounding groggy, and I'm like, "Oh my days, I'm so sorry. Are you sleeping?" Da She's like, "Yeah, actually, yeah. Can I call you back later?" And two texts, no reply. That's when I knew me at the London. This is when I knew. This is when I knew the whole thing was a dub. But still, it's just like, why are you telling me? Can I call you later? Of which she didn't do. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, what is wrong with people? What literally? What is the problem? Because I make it make sense. So she says she's gonna call me. She doesn't call me. Day end. The pregnant lady, that's when I'm sending her a message, and I was just like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be pestering anybody. I don't mean to be bothering anybody, but I'm at my wit's end over here. The landlord is already he's taking out furniture and stuff. Like I just need to know, like, if I wasn't chosen, it's fine. I just need to know if I'm looking for another place or what." Because this girl had even spoken to me about like down payment and stuff. Like, how you talk to someone about payments? Like, literally, like you, what? What? No, this whole thing is just she's the ghetto. This girl is literally the ghetto. I swear to God. So yeah, I sent her the message. She responded like later, and by that time I already started making plans to look for another place. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna put all my faith in you, especially if you have like a little fraction of yourself that might disappoint me. And lo and behold, what did this lady do? Yeah, we found someone else. Da, da, da. I don't even reply at that point, because it's just like, at this point, you guys are weird. You wasted my time. Go to hell. I'm just like, why? You did this for what? But anywho, meanwhile, I'm here. My landlord sees me. So they sent me this longest email. Oh, da, 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 we're losing this, so da, 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 da. Everybody's gonna have to vacate the area by the end of the year. This, that. So I saw him and I was like, "What's really good?" He was just asking me because I never responded, because I'm just like, this is so long. Like the whole thing is just jarring. So I'm just, yeah, I just needed a breather, and I started to look for places, right? So I saw him. He was like, "Oh yeah, like, I'm so sorry this is happening. Did you see my email? Da, 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 da. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email, and da, 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 da. I'll answer you." And I was like, "Bet." At this point, they're like taking out furniture, da, 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 so it's definitely happening, you know. But my thing is like, now the landlord's wife, which I was not understanding what the hell was going on there. The other tenants and stuff like that, they were asking for something, like, let's say, like, because she came in and she moved the kettle, right? So somebody had asked, "Has anybody seen the kettle?" in a group chat. And then tell me why I'm seeing the landlord's wife is responding to where the kettle is. But I had sent her a message, just like, I want to find out what's going on with, like, the, like, you're supposed to get like some sort of security deposit back and all that jazz, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's like, are you, since you guys have now inconvenience me, are you gonna give me my money back or what? Because what's really happening here? So I had so many questions. I sent them to the lady, because like, emails are just long, and also I have your wife's number directly, so I'm just gonna send her to her, right? Mind you, the wife had not responded to me about an issue that I had a long time ago. Remember that time when I lost my keys? You remember that time? They're still, actually, they got found and they're taken to a gym that I don't go to, so I'm still to go to get my keys. But boom, that time when I lost my keys, I'm texting her, telling her about the keys. She never responded from then. So now I'm like, okay, you sprung something up on me, and I see you active in the group chat talking about Kiki Kaka. They were talking about cartoons. They were talking about where the kettle was, and she was responding to all of that. And then I said, "Oh, clearly you're delusional, because I will bring the hammer of Thor up in this." I was like, "Don't even try me like that. Like, what? You want to put me outside and I'm trying to fend for myself, and now you're not even responding to my message? Are you crazy?" So now, Yeah, so I just see in the group chat like she's doing up Kiki Kaka in there, and I'm just like, obviously not. I sent like a hello, and that's when she responds. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. For things like this, you need to contact my husband directly." Da, 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 da. But yeah, the keys. This is, and I was like, "Girl, the keys issue been solved a long time ago. I spoke to somebody else. Management gave me a new set of keys because she's asking me like, how have you been getting inside and outside of the house?" And I was just like, you need to be quiet. You need to be quiet because you're actually making me very upset. You're ruining my day. Stop it. Stop all of this. Stop all of it. Okay. So boom. And then I told her about the keys. She said, "Oh, okay, fine. Sorry for the late response." Da, da, da. And then she was just telling me about the whole situation. Like, "Oh, we're so sorry that this is happening." Da, da, da. And I said, "I don't give a frick. Give me my money back." I'm joking. I didn't say that. But yeah, I was just like, no, 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 it's fine. Like, what can you do? You know, like, what can you do? What can you do? And she was just like, yeah, so let me know if you need any help with the any like places and da da. And then she was just like, obviously, I don't have the accounting stuff right now, but I'm gonna contact the people, and then they're gonna come back to you, which they did today. So they told me what I'm potentially getting back, and when I have to be out of this place by, and all that jazz, right? So yeah, I'm talking to my bestie. I'm talking to Deanna, and I'm telling her like, this is what's happening. Da, da, da. She's sending me links. I'm looking for places. I'm looking for places. I'm looking for places. And she's just like, find out what this lady has to say about about the deposit and stuff like that. Because is homegirl gonna give us our money back or what? And I was like, on it, on it, on it, right? So yeah, then I told her like, oh, and then this is what she said. And then at some point she had said like, oh, if you move into a place that's not furnished, like definitely let me know. I could help you out with getting furniture, blase, blase, blase. And then Deanna's talking to me and she's responding like, oh, that's so nice of her for, like helping you out with the furniture. And I said, don't take her side. I was like, what are you talking about? Don't side with her. She's not on our team. Why are you I was like, well, yeah, obviously that's the least she could do after making us hobos. Like what what? Now I'm supposed to thank her because I'm supposed to be what am I gonna do with that furniture if I don't actually find a place come December 15th? Please somebody tell me. Please, and also say it louder for the people in the back because I'm really trying to figure out like what's really good. So I said, don't side with her. What's this the least she could do? Talking about like what I could give you some furniture. Let me know. What's furniture gonna do for me if I don't have a place to live? Isn't that crazy? I thought that was a little crazy, but yeah, boom. So that's that with the landlord. I had this website that was sent to me by D. There are like 5 houses on there that I loved, and I just couldn't decide. And I was just like, I love all these joints. I wish I could split myself into five so I could like live in all these places, but obviously I can't do that. So yeah, boom. These 5 places, I'm contacting the people. Da da da. It's just like it can be a little scary because you never know who's trying to scam you. This is what the landlord lady said to me as well. She's just like, be very careful because there's so many people trying to scam students in this city. And I say, word. Thank you for the advice and thank you for the furniture, ma'am. But I'm still homeless. I'm joking. I shouldn't say that. But yeah, obviously that's something that I have to be cognizant of. And it's just like, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. But then again, I look at like the way I came to this city. Like everything was online. I never even saw the place that I was coming to live in. Isn't that crazy? Like I reflect on that and I'm thinking like, girl, girl. I didn't even know what this place it could have been a crack house for all I knew. But yeah, I'd already put the down payment, everything, like paid thousands and thousands of money for to invest into coming here. So yeah, I'm like a little bit like scared to get scammed, but also at the same time like I've made it this far. What's the worst that could happen? I'm joking. I obviously do not want to put that into the atmosphere because when you say things like that, that's when I feel like that's when God is like, oh really? Let me really show you. Boom. The whole life is just tumbling to the ground. So yeah. So there's that. And then one more thing on the whole moving aspect. So before I moved into the city, yeah, I always used to say to Deanna, because everything was so expensive, right? And I was just like, why can't I just find somebody who is extremely wealthy and is going to like the Bahamas or something like that, and they are leaving me the apartment, and they have like a swimming pool and a hot tub, and they're just like, oh, like I actually was like, matter of fact, they should have a pet so that they're like, can you come and pet sit and I'll pay you X amount and you can live in my mansion and you can be in this jacuzzi and this pool. You can do whatever you want. And here's the food and here's the keys and here's the car and this was my fantasy. And I always used to tell her this and she would laugh. So tell me why this almost came close to happening. I see this ad on the internet. When I tell you, I'm literally so disappointed, I could turn it to a raisin, like literally shrivel up, wither into a raisin. That's how much disappointment is just going on in my life, right? So boom, this guy is like, hey, my name is Taylor Atkinson or something like that. I'm a 64-year-old male. I have a wife that I've been married to for 25 years. I have a daughter named da da da. Think Annie. I have a daughter named Annie, who is 25, and we have a dog, a golden retriever, selling me fantasies again, just like the first delusional girl, selling me fantasies. All this boom, 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 boom. Initially, I bought this apartment for my daughter because she was studying in the country, but now she's left and she's not coming back at all. And I'm a busy man and I don't even have time to fly back, to sort out this accommodation place. But yeah, I'm trying to rent this place out. It's fully furnished. There's water, heat, internet. Everything is included. Water and gas included. I live on her head, water and gas included. Everything was there. The furniture was there, and it was like a little cute apartment with all the furniture in there, and the bathroom was nice, the bedroom was nice, everything was just muy caliente. And I thought, yes, yeah, I literally thought this is the one. You got the right one. I literally thought this was about to pop off for me. I thought this was my record deal, all my dreams are coming true. No, the whole thing, lock off the thing and charge it. The whole thing is a mess up. The whole thing was a dub. The whole thing was a dub. Like, he puts the ad, I see the ad like in like 30 minutes. So I was like, this, I literally was like, I'm the one. This is the one. This is the apartment for me. Everything cute, everything is good. Uh-huh, honey. Literally, this is what I was thinking. So then I sent an email. Hi, boom de boom de boom de. I see the apartment. Can I come see it? Da, 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 right? This was like on the Friday that I also spoke to that other delusional lady, right, about that apartment. So boom, I sent this email and then I don't get anything back. I don't get anything back. So in the midst of me panicking about, oh, how come this girl hasn't gotten back to me? Like, is she picking me or not? Right? And then I went into my emails. For some reason, I just went into my spam because I had met who had said she'd been trying to email me, but obviously I wasn't getting the emails because they were in my spam, and that's spam in my spam. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. So I was like, okay, let me deep dive. Let me deep dive into my emails and see what's happening. What's happening? Put a ribbon on me. I've been acting brand new. So boom, I went into my spam and I'm seeing, oh, Mr. Atkinson, whatever his name was, has responded. So he's like, oh, da 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 da. I don't know if I'm sorry, I'm only seeing this now. I don't know if you saw my previous email. Da, da, da. So he's basically following up, right? And then tell me why that same evening when I got home, I'm going on that same ad. It's turned into a completely different ad. It's a completely different house, completely different price. Like, it went from like $1,000 to literally $3,000. And I was just like, obviously not. This is insanity, right? And the thing is, it's not even in my city. It was in Montreal. I was like, I love you, mon chéri. What? I was like, what? Chéri ou Montbec, two sprinters to Quebec. Chéri ou Montbec. I was like, this is crazy. Like, how did it end up in Montreal? How, I literally was like, how is this ad literally switching? Like, it was in my favorites, like in my favorites category, and it literally switched in there. Like, pictures are different, like everything is different. I was just like, oh, for flip's sakes. And I remember talking to Michelangelo and he was telling me this is a scam. And I was like, you guys are haters, because Why can't good things happen to me? Like what? I can't live my best delusional life, my best you know, imagine I can't live my fantasies. This is exactly what I wanted to say. I can't live my fantasies. I can't, have good things happen to me. I'm a good person. Okay? Nyasha is good. Nyasha is good. So she deserves good things too, right? So he was just like, you know what? If this place is real, I'll pay for your down payment. And I said, you want to shake on that, Mr. Billy Bob, Billy Bang Bang? What a bum, bum, Mr. Billy Bob, Billy Bang Bang. And we shook on it, and I was so excited. I'm so disappointed, obviously. Needless to say, I'm so disappointed. He was like, yeah, because he made me laugh. He said, if he can make up a fake dog, then I can make up a fake dog too, or even a cat. How about that? So, yeah, that's how that went. But yeah, that's literally been my week. This has literally consumed me so much. I'm literally just like, my world is ending. I'm literally just like, my world is ending. But yeah, that's been my week. That's literally been my week. That's literally been my week. The ghetto light. It could be worse. But yeah, it's just fingers crossed on this new place as well, because it's just like they're supposed to respond now and they're not responding. So it's like, where the hell? Where are you? Shout out Julie London. That's a great song. But yeah, I'm just grateful at least for so many people that have just been trying to help me, like my coworkers, like my coworkers, my boss, like my family. Everybody's just been trying to make sure that I don't don't end up on the streets. But yeah, with that being said, that will definitely get us into this week's episode. And I'm gonna give you this week's song of the week. Okay? So the song goes a little like this. Oh boy, I'ma have to call them boys on ya. I'ma have to call that man on ya. Something must be really wrong with you. Why can't you just tell the freaking truth now? Yes, your mama, did she raise the fool? Wow. What the hell did you learn in that schoolhouse? You should have called me. Why you never call me? Why you never call me? You should have called me. Why you never call me? Why you never call me? I'm just thinking about the irony right now. Song of the week is going like you should have called me, and literally I'm thinking to myself, remember that girl? That girl should have called me and just told me that I didn't get I didn't get the apartment. But anyways, it's whatever. Okay, so boom. Never Call Me by Jhené Aiko. If anybody knows me, you will know that I love me some Jhené Aiko. I super love Jhené Aiko. I think the she's literally a siren. Like her voice is beautiful. Like, and then she does that stuff with the mantra stuff, that mantra stuff that can help you go to sleep and stuff like that. Absolutely love it. Like I have this one that I used to listen to like every day to go to bed, and all she says is calm down your energy. And then there's like, those vibrating bowls, and she's using those, but it goes on. Like the person made it like long, and I could listen to that forever. But yeah, Jhené Aiko, if you're wondering, pray tell, Nyasha, who the hell is Jhené Aiko? I'm gonna tell you the skinny. Jhené Aiko is an American singer, songwriter. Okay, so she falls under the category of R&B. Jhené Aiko Efuru Chilombo is an American R&B singer. She was born March 16, 1988, California, United States. Okay, and this particular song that I'm talking about is on her album. The album is called Trip. Amazing album, but we're not getting into this album today because you're not ready, so we're not even gonna go there. But yeah, we'll just give you a glimpse of the album and you will definitely love it. This album Trip came out in 2017. absolutely amazing. But yeah, this song, she's like cussing this guy out. It makes me think of the advice that I gave I gave to one of my friends. She was separating from her husband and stuff like that. So I said, "Oh, that's so sad. She must be going through so much." Da, da, da. So I said, "Tell your friend that I said F I said F this dude, F his mama, and F his chick." Okay. And this is a part that I love. I absolutely love in the song because she speaks to one of her boys and he's just like, "Nay, nay, I heard you're tripping about some dude never calling you, or some dude that doesn't call you." I'm paraphrasing. Some dude, you've been tripping about some dude that never calls you. Da, 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 da. What? You are the one, okay? Everybody else is twos and threes. You're the one, okay? And then he's like, "Don't make me call your mama. I'll track you down." It's so funny, but like he's just giving her like a pep talk, talking about like, "I heard, you're tripping because this guy is making you feel some type of way." I'm like, "No, not Jhené." I like the way he says, "Not Jhené." So literally, I told my friend to tell her friend that I said, "F him, F his mama, and F his." Because what the hell, you can't just go around doing people dirty like that. It's wild that I said that and I didn't even know why they were divorcing. For all I know, it was what is it, they broke up in amicability. They broke up amicably. No, what is this? Like it was a mutual agreement, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think so, because then the next time I spoke to her, and I actually was speaking to her like on the phone, face to face, but on the phone. Did my friend tell you to tell? Did my friend tell you what I told her to tell you? In case you didn't really hear it, let me reiterate what I said. I basically said, "F that dude, F his mama, and F his chick." Okay. And she was laughing. I could tell she was feeling a lot better after I said that. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm literally a therapist. But yeah, so that's this week's song. You should listen to it. It literally, I have had it on repeat. I love it, and I know you're gonna love it too. So that leads us into the poem of the week, written by yours truly. Okay. This poem, I would have to say, is the first poem that I've ever written with like a collab type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a soloist. I do everything on lock. I do everything by myself. I like to pen my own stuff, all that stuff. I write my own raps. So boom. This was just like, I only did this because like the guy that I wrote this poem with, bless his heart, I don't even know where he is. I don't even know if he's alive. Also, I could do a story time on this guy. What had happened with this, with this guy, and why we did not continue to make poetry together, because he just decided to turn the whole thing left. And then I was like, "Listen here, sir. I don't know what you thought this was, but this ain't that." He tried to take it too far. My ear is on fire because of the way I tie my hair. But we move. Okay, so boom. He had found out that I'm into poetry, and I found out that he's into poetry. So we're like, "Oh, that's so cool." Da, 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 da. So we actually wanted he wanted to actually invest all his savings into my project. And I was just like, wow. Obviously this didn't happen, and I'm so glad that didn't happen, because I think when you do things like that, and then especially if you become famous off of that, it's just like, it's always going to be like, "Oh, you wouldn't be here if I hadn't done this for you." And I'm just like, "Baby, you're at a 10. I need you to bring it down all the way down to a 2.5 maybe." But yeah. So boom. Okay, let me tell you. So yeah, we were just like going back and forth, like on some poetry stuff on the phone. And then we kind of just came up with this poem and we wrote it. So he wrote the first, I wrote the second, he wrote the third, and I wrote the fourth. So boom, it's a little cute short poem. This poem I wrote, or we did this was Saturday, the 12th of February, 2022. And it's called "I Know Nothing." Why I know nothing? I know nothing is literally one of my favorite quotes. Socrates. So if you don't know who Mr. Socrates is, you need to Google him, okay? He's a philosopher. So yeah, upon the water there is a mirror, distorted yet vivid and true. All the shadows and triumphs are captured in its hues. The glue that binds us together, merely a flowing river's creek. I stretch my hand to touch your shore, to find the love that I seek. But to all the interpret indecision that you may have in store, I trust beneath the solemn emptiness is something sound and pure. So deadly yet so friendly, I'm obscure of what the future molds. Indeed, all I truly know is that I know nothing for sure. So yeah, that's a little cute, short little piece that I have there. Absolutely love. So yeah, Socrates, he basically said, all I know is I know nothing. And that is it literally has stuck with me. I heard this a long time ago. It literally has stuck with me. I'll never forget this. And then and then and then I'm gonna give you something cute. Okay, so this week this week's movie the movie okay, the movie this week is The Crowded Room. The Crowded Room has Tom Holland. He's the main actor in there. And basically, he has like a split personality disorder because of some child abuse stuff. This is a 2023 mini series. It's a drama. It has one season. I absolutely rate it. I would give it a strong 8.5. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Basically follows the life of Danny Sullivan, who is Tom Holland, or Tom Holland. No, yeah. Danny Sullivan, who is Tom Holland. Tom Holland, who is Danny Sullivan. He basically was abused when he was a child. And then his psyche shatters, right? So then he ends up like fast track. He ends up committing a crime. The person who is kind of like following his case, she's like a teacher, like someone who has like a thesis type thing. So boom, the Lord sends her Tom Holland. The Lord sends her. What if I say? The Lord sends her Danny Sullivan, okay, who has committed this crime and just so happens to go with her thesis. So she starts working with him. But obviously she can't just tell him like, it was you. You did this, okay? It was always you, okay? Okay, it was always you, okay? The reason why we can't catch the criminal is because it was always you. So obviously can't do that because that'll just freak him out even more, and then it will cause it to the whole situation to get worse, right? So they have to find a clever way to work with him until he understands what's going on. But yeah, it's a very great movie. I think what I really liked about it is the fact that when it comes to like split personality movies and stuff like that, it's always like the person and then all of like their personalities that they're portraying, right? But my thing is like, and yeah, that comes with like switching up your accent and this, that, and the third. But I have, and this is what I like what they did in this particular series, right? They have now taken all the personalities and actually made them their own people. So when he speaks, let's say he's like an Australian let's say he's like an Australian zoo ranger. Okay, you see for the most part when he's in that character, or not character, but when that personality is dominant, you actually see that character. Does that make sense? So I actually really like that because I've never seen the split personality movies portrayed that way. So that was cute. And yeah, I think in this one he has like probably like five. Obviously there's him, there's the two and the girl and the Israeli, and then there's a British man, so he's portraying like five five six characters. But yeah, really good. You should just get into it. I don't feel like I'm doing it justice, but it's absolutely amazing. There's a part where I saw somewhere that Tom Holland, after doing like portraying this person, he said he was gonna like take a break from acting for like a year. And I remember at first, like, I saw the comment before I saw the movie and I was like, really, why would you, I'm not understanding. But now I understand it, because he did like a stand-up job. It was actually amazing, so amazing. And I was just like, I even me watching it and following the whole movie, I was like, this is draining me. Even I feel like this is too much for me. So imagine the person who had to, and then the whole like cut line, do it again, do it again. Yeah, I would take 5 years off. Like, I would literally be Sade with a hiatus, real quick, real quick, real quick. So shout out Tom Holland. He did his thing in there, and everybody else was amazing. So yeah, The Crowded Room, definitely, 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 definitely recommend you to watch that one. Okay. Okay, okay. And then that will lead us to the the last of us. I'm joking. That will lead us into the last segment of this episode, which is album of the week, album of the week, album of the week, the week. Okay, so boom. This week's album of the week, yeah, is actually an album that I discovered yesterday. So I'm not really taking any accountability for how it's gonna go. Actually, I do. I stand on what I say, okay? That's because when I believe in something, I stand for it, okay? Album of the week is called Dawn by drums, please. By Yebba. Okay, so this is pulling us all the way back to 2021. It's an alternative album, and like I said, I love alternative. The poetry in alternative is just unmatched. So yeah, boom. I talked about Yebba, so if you've been following, then you would know. But I'm just gonna tell you, Yebba is 28. She's from Memphis. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Singer, songwriter, goddess. Okay, this lady is literally a siren. Like, her voice is enchanting. I absolutely love this. So yeah, a little deep dive, not deep dive, a little backstory into this album, how I found it and whatnot. So boom, the first song that I would come to know on this album would be track number 8, which is Louis Bag. But like I said, Louis Bag, not this original one. I had seen a performance that Yebba was doing. I think it's called Electric Lady, and she was singing this Louis Bag song. And then luckily the performance is on Apple Music, so I downloaded that song through that. That's my favorite song off the album, and here it has a rapper on it. I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Smino or Smino. I'm not sure. But the album is totally digestible. Nothing too heavy, which I love. It consists of 12 songs, nice, smooth, simple. Like, you just want to chill. You just want to, you just want to be in a not so la 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 mood. So this album is that for sure. For sure, I can bet my money on it. I would say the album is a 10 out of 10, because what? You can't even play with Yebba like that. Like, she's not to be played with. Like, she only produces the best because she is the best. So boom. The album is 39 minutes long. Let's see. Nice, clean, digestible. 12 songs, and I'm just gonna list them for you, okay? So number 1, How Many Years. Number 2, Stand. Number 3, Boomerang. Number 4, All I Ever Wanted. Number 5, Far Away, featuring ASAP Rocky. Bang, bang, boom, boom, pop, pop. Number 6, album's name. Number 7, October Sky. Number 8, Louis Bag. Number 9, One More Smile. Number 10, Love Came Down. Number 11, Distance. Number 12, Paranoia Purple. So boom, the first song that I knew, like I said, was Louis Bag. And then one time, I don't know how, but I came across track number 5, which is Far Away with ASAP Rocky. So I downloaded that. I think that was like like 2 weeks ago. I came across this Far Away song. I really liked it. I listened to it. I loved it. And then I think like 2 days ago, right? 2 days ago, I was on Instagram scrolling, whatever. Something was posted, but I was paying more attention, My music senses were tingling. I was paying attention to the song that I was hearing in the background. And then I hear that it's Yebba. So I was like, what song is this? So I went, the lyrics came out, Yebba. The song is called Distance. It's a very great song. So then now I have 3 tracks on here. So I'm like, oh, what is this album? And then that's what made me download the album. And I was listening to it when I was doing my makeup, getting ready for this episode, and everything is killer. For sure, for sure, for sure. I'll give you a top 3. My number 1 song on here would be Louis Bag, okay? And then number 2, I really love this song called Boomerang. That's track number 3. And then number 3, Far Away with ASAP Rocky. I'll classify like Louis Bag and One More Smile kind of like how to say, como se dice, they're kind of like connected. So I take it as one song. So I would say One More Smile. Okay, so boom. That is this week's album. I have a little bit of quotesy wotsies that I got from the album today, which I absolutely love. In Boomerang, she said, if I shoot him in the stomach, then he's hurting on my dime. And if I shoot him in the head, then he's dead and he's living on my mind. Are you crazy? What kind of wickedry, poetry, sorcery is this? Are you insane? This is crazy. I absolutely was in love with this line. So I was just like, okay, we're saving that. And then the other song, in Far Away, she says, I've been shadowboxing your nightmares left and right, showing up to the battlefield, no one to fight. Grr. That's Big Yebba for you. She's the 1, not the 2. Not the 3, not the 4, not the nothing. Okay. She's definitely number 1 and I absolutely, absolutely love it. So this album is a definite 10 out of 10. I just think I love the way she expresses herself. There's also the song Paranoia Purple on there. It's an amazing song. Like all the songs are amazing. She's amazing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is definitely leading us to the end. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye. But yeah, it's been a lovely episode. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to do all the special things. Okay, like, comment, subscribe. Okay, please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what you want me to talk about next. Let me know what you like about this. Let me know what you like about that. Uh-huh, honey.